Hi, welcome to my channel. So I apologize, I have not posted a video in a while. Last month I traveled to the Dominican for my friend's bachelorette party. March has been a bit crazy because I had a job interview and it's been the first job since I quit my job in November that I've actually been interested in, and it required a lot of preparation in order to be ready for the interview. So I spent about a week preparing for that, and then the day after, literally 8:30 the next morning, I was on a flight because I was going to the Caribbean for my mom's 60th birthday. And I actually had been trying to be really organized and film, get things uploaded beforehand, but I just didn't like any of the content. And I'm now at a place where I don't really want to post things unless I feel 100% confident in them. All that to say, I apologize that I haven't been as consistent with videos. I also wanted to thank all of the new subscribers I've gotten. I know I got some subscribers from my video essay that I did probably about 6 weeks ago now. Welcome. I really enjoy video essays and do want to keep doing them. I'm just finding they take a lot longer to prepare than I expected. So I am currently working on a few video essays. I have like lots of ideas going, but I expect they're going to take a few months. So right now I'm aiming to do a video essay every 2 to 3 months or so. I think once I have more experience, I probably could get one video essay out a month, but right now I'm just not quite there yet and I don't want to rush it. Thank you also to the BookTube community who has supported me from the beginning. When I started this channel, it was very much focused on books and books only. So I appreciate those of you who followed me based on that and who have still stuck around even though my content has changed a lot. I do now plan to have more book related content. So I know I'm going to be doing an April TBR, which is going to be talking about the books I'm reading in April. I also want to get back to doing vlogs, combination probably of like reading vlogs and other types of vlogs, and that's sort of just to give you an idea of where I see the channel going from now on. In terms of more of like a general life update, just wanted to say like this week actually has been kind of hard. I always find the end of the month challenging now that I'm not working because it's when all of my bills are due. I need to get rent figured out for the next month. It's really the only time in a month where I feel a little bit stressed about the uncertainty of my life. And then yesterday I had this moment where I just felt gratitude. I am just so proud of the person that I've become. I haven't gone back to look at my older videos, but I'm sure I'll look at them and just be shocked. I feel like now I have a lot more confidence in myself. I remember at the beginning of the channel, I was very nervous about being able to have opinions about books, but now I'm like very opinionated. I have no issue talking about what I think are flaws in books, what I think are strengths in books. I've been able to read so much more than I have in years. And I've also been reading quite challenging books, and I'm very proud of myself for sticking to that when, you know, there's no boss hanging over my head. The biggest thing I would say is I'm actually remembering what I'm reading in books so much more because having to make this content, having to explain what a book is about really helps to solidify the information. So I just feel like I'm retaining what I'm reading so much more, mainly because of this channel, and I'm very, very grateful for that. But I really love it, and I have gotten to a point where I know even if I'm working a full-time job, I'm gonna still want to be making these videos and doing this content. So feeling very grateful and very happy and very glad that I made this channel and took this risk and I stuck with it. In terms of my life and where things are going, I am now looking at going back to work. For those of you who are new to my channel, I am a lawyer and was practicing as a lawyer for a number of years and then realized that that was not the life for me. And I just found as I was working full-time, it was very difficult to then actually take the time and figure out what I did want to do. So I decided to quit my job and just spend time figuring out what I want to do and what I want my next step to be. Long term, I'm thinking of being a law school professor because I do actually really like the law. I just don't really like being a lawyer. But then I wasn't sure what I wanted to do short term, and I finally have found, not many, but I found a few jobs that are actually interesting and exciting to me. So I'm gonna keep sort of plugging ahead with those, and hopefully something comes up within the next few months so that I can be employed again and start spending money. Outside of that, I am dating. I think that's really the biggest thing I'm really working on. And I'm like in my early 30s. I've always wanted to get married and have children, and I mean, I live in a major city, so I felt like this was a good time to sort of work on myself. I have time to invest in dating. I feel like I'm approaching dating in a very different way than I ever have before. Last year, I started going to therapy, which was honestly life-changing, but now I'm not working. I don't really have the money to afford to go to a therapist. Working with a therapist has been really helpful. I feel so grateful because I have an amazing therapist who really helped me figure out how to think about life in a different way. And I think that those tools are now helping me figure out my life even though I'm not working with her right now. And what's also been really helpful is this channel and reading. So now that I'm dating, I'm reading a lot more books about relationships, attachment styles, sexual orientations. I eventually will do a video essay sort of talking about some of these ideas, but I feel like that's really been a big part of my life recently. I am getting the flashing light because my battery is about to die. Thank you so much for watching. This channel is all about re-education and decolonizing the mind. I am currently reading and learning lots of new things, and I made this channel as a platform so that I could share the things that I'm learning with the world. If you are interested in joining along with me on this journey, then feel free to subscribe. I really appreciate all of the love and support that I've had on my channel, and I will see you in the next one.